before we get started, I'd like to just do a few minutes of Simran. I'm going to ask the kids in the back, guys, what I'd like you to do is sit up straight, close your eyes, and follow the guidance. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with Simran at a regular volume, and then slowly and slowly and slowly we're going to bring the volume down all the way to a whisper. And then we're going to allow the Simran to meditate, to be in our heart. And then we'll come back again and we'll start Simran softly and slowly until we come back up to a normal volume. Alright, let's close our eyes. One, two, 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 one, Okay, welcome everybody, Camp Chardi Club 2026. This is 49 years of every summer in August having CCK. It's been an incredible experience with many thousands of Sangat members going through the process. One of the reasons we keep doing this is because we ourselves feel and have experienced the beauty of what our gurus have given us. It's kind of like the person going to the gym, right? At some point, they start. We did this with a class the other day. How many people go to the gym? We had this question. We're somewhere right here. How many people go to the gym? Anybody? Wow. Not a very fit audience here, right? Not a very fit Sunday. Anyway, so here's the thing. For those of you who go to the gym, did you see an impact after the first day? Second day? Second week? Second month? It takes time. Very often, we will all sit down and we say, let's do Simran, and then we do it, and it didn't work for me. Well, the gym doesn't work for you also after a day. It takes time. The reason we're doing this is because we want to encourage all of you guys, all of us together, to grow as Sikhs and to allow us to have that experience. There's a reason that we're doing this. Our religion is an incredible, incredible religion. When I was younger, just as an example, it was the ERA movement back in the 1970s. And when our parents told us that Guru Sahib had said, women are equal, ERA, Equal Rights Amendment in the 1970s for women, our parents told us that, in our religion, this was discovered, this was determined many, many years ago. That's incredible what we are offering to the world, what Guru Sahib has given us. It's up to us to take it further. It's up to us to build it inside of ourselves. This is why we're here. You're here for 3 days. I'm going to keep this really quite short because we have other wonderful speakers who are going to tell you a lot more than what I can tell you. But we are here for 3 days. You can give it our best effort. Do we have our schedule? We'll quickly run through the schedule so you understand what we're trying to do over the course of these next few days. I would encourage you to engage, to listen, to follow, to attend the functions, to attend all of the activities promptly. So real quickly, for the youth retreat, obviously we had a different schedule. We gave them a little bit more intensive schedule. For family retreat, we have 5:30 a.m. optional wake up, and then 6 o'clock we start do Prakash, Simran, and Asadivar, and then at 7 o'clock we have official wake up, and much like airlines, we're constantly feeding you. So after your initial wake up, you will, we will obviously come around and wake you up. There will be snacks in the dining hall. At that point, we will gather here. We'll start doing Nitnem at 8 o'clock. After Nitnem is full Pani Bani in the park, we'll go for breakfast after that, and then after that we have something we call intensive training. Intensive training, the idea there is that if you don't know Japji Sahib, it's an opportunity to learn Japji Sahib. If you don't know Jap Sahib, Savaiya, Chaupai, Anand Sahib, Sukhmani Sahib, Asadivar, whichever part that you would like to learn, it's an opportunity to learn that Bani. After that, we have 2 classes, and then we go into lunch. After lunch is sports time, and during sports time, we are also offering a variety of learning opportunities. We have by Deep Singh, who will be teaching Gakka. We have Bibita Jodhpur, who's teaching Kirtan. We have Mokam Singh, who's doing Gurmat Sangeet, Gagan Singh on Tabla, Kavita Singh on Kirtan. So there are many opportunities for you to learn. And it's never too late to learn. So if somebody would like to learn Kirtan, it's never too late. After that, we will go into our evening program, which is Dara Sahib and the bond hall, and then from there we go to dinner. After dinner we'll have discussions, and then we have our evening program. The evening program, depending on weather, maybe campfire, maybe different things. Friday we are going to be having a carnival for the kids and for adults, mostly for adults. And then, we go into our evening program. So the whole point of what we're trying to do here is to show you that you can have fun, as I said. Nobody's asking you to feel like everything in the world becomes serious. The one thing we ask of you is to be punctual and to be respectful of the schedule and of what we're trying to accomplish. So let me ask you guys, I'm going to ask the kids who are here, who makes more noise, the kids or the adults? Okay. I'll give you the answer. The answer is it's the adults. So, you kids, you guys need to help us to make sure the adults are here on time. You guys need to help us to make sure that the adults aren't talking too much, because sometimes they forget. And similarly, for you adults, we need your help. When we switch to a new program, we need you. You are responsible for your children. One of the reasons we started doing family camp was not only did we want you to experience Sikhi, Nam, Barni, Simran, but we wanted you to learn it together as a family. While you are here, you are the caretakers of the children that are here in your responsibility. What that means is, after dinner, when we ask people to come down, you guys need to bring your kids. It's not for us to chase everybody down. We have to work together on this. This is not something that you can expect us to do. We're trying to put together a program and a schedule for everybody. So please make sure your kids are attentive, paying attention, and most of all, please make sure that you're paying attention. Too often, we as parents, me included, think we're beyond the rules, think we're beyond the schedule, think that it's not relevant for us. This is relevant for all of us here. Okay, let's move on, because I do want to get on to other speakers. All right. We have. Can we put the QR code back up for the skin? All right. We'll do it some other time. We'll do it tomorrow morning. There's a QR code. We do have a WhatsApp group that we've created where we will provide schedule information, details, anything that's going on. We are also looking for sevadars to help us, because there's a lot that has to be done. Anybody who would like to partake, somebody who doesn't maybe have small kids that need to go to bed or something early on, please stay back for tonight and then sign up with Gurur if you would like to participate in any seva. And we can use all the help we can get, right? It takes a village. It's not a bunch of us. It takes a village. Everybody here is responsible for repeating the message. It's not just my responsibility. It's not Sandeep's. It's not Gurcharan Singh's. It's not Bibi Gurpreet Kaur. It's not Pairama Singh, Gurcharan Singh. It's not. Everybody is responsible for repeating the message. That's what it means to take. That it takes a village. All right. Lastly, there are some rules that we are very particular about. Nobody goes to the lake. Nobody goes and throws rocks in the lake. That's a tendency a lot of kids do. You have to monitor your kids. Please, very important. Ladies, I know you're moms and stuff, but you are not, and dads, you're not allowed to go into an opposite gender cabin. We may have men in there, we may have women in there. Just because you're a mom doesn't mean that you have the authority to walk in to do your son's Jura or the Sar or whatever. You have to wait outside. We have a zero tolerance policy for all of our rules. We will not tolerate it. We also expect that if anybody has to leave the campground, that you first get permission from us, because we are very particular about knowing who's here and who's not. Again, zero tolerance policy. There's a certain amount of discipline that we expect from everybody at camp, you guys included, us included. All right, we're going to move on to the next part of our evening Divan program. We have a bunch of if it rains tomorrow, we will still have nickname, yes. Fair question. All right, so I want to introduce at this point Michael Johnson, who's going to take us through Gurdwara etiquette. And again, here's what I would ask you to do. Parents, once Gurcharan Singh has given his presentation, maybe tonight on the way home, when you walk back to the cabin, ask your kids, what did you learn? Repeat the message. It takes a village. All right? After that, we're going to have Bibi Gurpreet Kaur take us through one of our themes, which is identity. All right? Let's go by some Gurcharan Singh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Come on, you can do better than that. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Much better. Thank you. As you can tell, I don't sound like I'm from around here. Does that make sense? I'm from a country called England, UK. Very lovely country, very far away. Just to introduce myself, because I may be seeing you over the next day or two. I'm from a charity called Be the Light, where I do social media videos online on fun topics. Ronaldo's not in this one, he was in the other one. But I kind of go around the country, I know countries as well, doing talks. So for example, the first 6 months of this year, I've done 110 talks, traveled 13,000 miles, had 3 million views across social media, spoke to about 5,000 Sangha in person. So going to get probably blessed to do this here, and hopefully I can share whatever small knowledge I have over the next couple of days. Like myself was saying, I've been asked to share a little bit about the Darbar Sahib etiquette. So the Darbar is the court of the Guru, etiquette meaning how we act. Okay, because I didn't know for a very long time, probably until I was about 27, how I'm meant to actually act in the Gurdwara. So luckily, at such a young age, and for the parents as well, we get to learn a little bit about how do we act in the Gurdwara. So I guess the first thing is, a question to all of you, if you have the answer, just put your hand up, Tika. Why do we think that when we come here, we cover our heads? Or when we go to the Gurdwara, we cover our heads? Don't worry about getting the answer wrong, we're all here to learn. Why do we think we cover our heads? Hanji, anybody? Oh, Hanji, yes. Wow, amazing answer, because it respects Vaheguru. Yes, amazing. It respects our Guru. Hanji is a sign of respect. That's an amazing answer. The other answer as well, when we do Path, when we do Simran, when we remember Vaheguru, we have a lot of energy. And when we don't have our head covered, the energy escapes. So what we're doing actually, we're keeping the energy inside. Okay, so really cool reasons why we cover our heads. So amazing, really well done. Next question. Why do we think we take our shoes off? Hanji. Hanji will get the bar side dirty. Now I know that if I went home in muddy shoes and walked to my mom and dad's bedroom, it's not going to be very good for me, is it? My parents aren't going to be very happy. So the same way we don't want to get the court that the Guru is, we don't want to get that dirty as well. Okay? Well done. Now when we take our shoes off outside, I've noticed a little bit here and there, I maybe also guilty. But we don't want to put one shoe in this corner, another shoe in this corner, because it's going to be a bit of a jigsaw puzzle, so even when we want to get our shoes. So what we want to do is put them neatly as we can together, and we do have shelving there as well, so if we can put them on the shelves. And if you come and you see there are a little bit untidy shoes, what do you think we could do? Angie, we could fix it, right? That's a big save-off. You know, one of the hardest save-offs and the biggest save-offs to do is actually to look after the Sanghat's shoes, to organize it, to clean it as well. So if you do see that it's a bit unorganized, and if you do that, very, very good save-off, right? Guruji get very, very happy. There you go. Okay, so we take our shoes off. Now also, I didn't know this till very, very recently. Why do you think we take our socks off? Anji? Our socks can be dirty. Yeah, I met somebody last month that they had worn their socks for 7 days in a row. That's not going to smell very nice, is it? So again, our socks can be very dirty, and also we might walk outside in our socks, it might be dirty underneath. So that's one reason why we take off. Anyone have any other answers? Anji? Oh, perfect. It's like you knew my next slide. Okay, so you said because we need to wash our feet. Now, I don't know if anyone's tried to wash their feet with socks on. It's very hard. Okay, so that's why we want to take our socks off and then wash our feet to make them clean. Because some people don't wear socks. They might be walking outside, might be muddy feet. So it's a way to wash it. If you go to India, who's been to India here before? Wow, loads of people. Wow, amazing. So when you go to India and you go to the Gurdwara there, normally before you go to the Gurdwara, every place has an area where you have to wash your feet first. So it's always done over there. Now hopefully we're doing it now. It's really nice to see in this camp we're doing it as well. So this is all as clean as possible. We might sit down, we might have our hands on the floor. We don't have to worry about there being like mud on the floor. Okay, well done. Now the next thing I want to go to is just how important Guru Granth Sahib Ji is. Sometimes we don't realize how lucky we are to all be sitting here right now. And just to go through a little bit of history of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, that back in the 5th Guru's time, who can tell me who's the 5th Guru? Somebody has an answer. Hanji. Guru Arjan Dev Ji, well done, Hanji. So some of the Sikhs came to Guru Arjan Dev Ji and said there's many people who are starting to write Bani and they are saying this is the Guru's words, but they're not really. So how do we know what the Guru's words are and what is not the Guru's words? So Guruji then got all the Bani that was written by the previous Gurus of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Who's next? Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Angad Dev Ji, who's next? Guru Amar Das Ji after that? And then we have Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Well done, well done. So they got all the Bani from the previous Gurus, and then what Guru Arjan Dev Ji did was they sat down and they recited all the Bani to a great Guru Sikh called Bhai Gurdas Ji. And what's special that we have in Sikhi that nobody else has is that the Guru was checking everything that was being written. So the Guru checked if what I said was actually written down. Now no other religion has that. That we know that the Guru has checked everything that is in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And if we look at the respect that Guru Arjan Dev Ji gave what was the very first form of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, is we can see here, oh, no wonder you couldn't see, I was in the way of the projector. Okay, we can see here that Sri Ard Granth Ji is here. Where is Guru Arjan Dev Ji sitting? Higher, same level, or lower? Lower. So look at the respect our Guru has given to Guru Granth Sahib Ji. That the Guru is sitting lower and Guru Granth Sahib Ji is sitting higher. And then if we fast forward to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji said from now on there's going to be no more human Gurus, there's going to be now Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And I'm going to give the Guruship to Guru Bani. And now this is going to be our Guru forever. We don't have to worry about somebody, how long somebody has to live, whether the Guru is going to leave this world. This is Bani forever. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji bowed down to Guru Granth Sahib Ji to say, now you are the Guru for everybody. Okay, so we here have the Guru. That there's no difference between Guru Granth Sahib Ji and Guru Nanak Dev Ji. O Guru Arjan Dev Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Okay? So we're very lucky we have the word of God. This is the word of God has given through Guru Nanak Dev Ji, through all of our gurus, and we now have it here. So very, very lucky that 0.0001% of people in this world are so lucky to have a guru like this. So, to talk about now, how do we respect the guru? Now when we come, keep forgetting it in the way. When we see somebody, we meet somebody for the first time or the second time, or we've seen them many times, what do we do first? Hanji. Hanji. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. So when we come and we enter this court of the Guru, what we do is we say to Guruji, what do we say? It sounded a bit like, I can't do it properly this time, okay? Properly. What do we say? Yeah, that's amazing. Now, that was great. But we need to practice this because some of you are facing this way, some of you are facing this way, and some are even facing this way. So when we come to see the Guru, we don't say, Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Fateh Guruji, right? What do we want to do? Face the Guru. Tika. So let's all try this now. We all face the Guru, put our hands together, and show me, what are we going to say? Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji. Amazing. So we're saying we're greeting the Guru when we come first. Okay, so let's just say we come here and we say Fateh to the Guru. What do we do next? Begins with that Anji. Begins with an M. We Mattha Dek, Anji. Mattha Dek. Now, how do we Mattha Dek? Anybody know? Who wants to come and show how we Mattha Dek? Haji, show Haji. Show. Well done, amazing. So really, really good. So what we had here is which parts of our body touch the ground? Hands, Haji, both of our hands. What else? Haji? Our head, Haji, our, begins with M. Matha, Haji. It's not chin dig. Okay, it's not eight dig, it's Mattha Dek. We're bowing our forehead to the Guru. And many, many stories that when we bow our head and we touch our forehead here to the Guru, our fortune, our future changes for the better. There was somebody who was in the court of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, and as the Sangat were coming in, this person had powers that they could see the future on people's foreheads. And he started to get very, very angry. Because when people were coming in Mattha Deking, every time they Mattha Deked, their fortune changed on their forehead. It changed every time. So we're so lucky we have the chance to Mattha Dek. Put our forehead to the ground, our hands as well, our knees and our feet. Okay? So really well done. But the question is, we know how to Mattha Dek now, but why do we Mattha Dek? Oh, Anji? Why do, no, not necessarily, I like the answer though. Someone who hasn't answered. Who hasn't answered? Why do we think we Mattha Dek? Hanji? Nice and loud? Oh wow, I like that. We are agreeing to everything Guru Granth Sahib is saying. Okay, so we are lowering our head. All of our head contains our mind, all of our thoughts. We're saying, Guruji, whatever my thoughts are, doesn't matter. Guruji, you tell me, how should I think? How should I act? Yeah, really, really beautiful. And also it's a sign of respect. That for most people, if they have to put their head towards someone's feet, most people won't do it. That I'm not going down there. But that's what we do to the Guru. Guruji, you are everything, and I'm going to lower my head and Mattha Dek you and bow at you. So thank you so much. Really, really good. Really, really good answers. Okay, next now. How about how we act now? Once we come in, we've said Fateh to Guruji, we've Mattha Dek, and now we've sat down. Now, I want to give you the answer through an example. Now, who do you think, what are these two people? I don't know. Teachers, Hanji. Now, who here goes to nursery or school or college? Right, we see. We all got teachers, yeah? Now, when we're in class, when the teacher is talking, should we be talking? No. Okay? If we talk when the teacher is talking, do you think they're going to be very happy with us? No. Okay? The Guru is also a teacher for us. And when the Guru is talking, when somebody is talking here, or we're reading from Guru Granth Sahib Ji, that we should listen, right? Because the best teacher in the whole world is talking. Okay? Now, who do you think wears something like this? A king, Tika. Now let's just say, not the King of England, okay, he's quite far, King Charles, hello. Okay, so, if, let's just say the king of the whole world just walked in here right now, and they took the microphone and started speaking, the king of the whole world. Now, would we be talking? No. No. Because we'd be like, oh my God, it's the king of the whole world. They're here in front of us. Now, would we be facing them or would we be facing somewhere else? Or would we be fidgeting around? We want to be as quiet as possible. Okay? Now, I've got a really good news for you, amazing news. We do have the king of the whole world right now. And where are they? Guru Granth Sahib Ji. We have the king of the whole world here. And that's why when they are here, this is the same thing as Guru Nanak Dev Ji sitting right here. Guru Gobind Singh is sitting right here. So we want to show them that respect as well, that we stay quiet, we face them, and we listen. Okay? That's why, how many ears have we got? How many mouths have we got? That means we should do twice as much listening than speaking. Thank you? Okay. And lastly, to finish, anybody know what this is? Is it tasty? Okay. Now before we taste prasad, we have to receive prasad. Now I want you to show me, everyone, with your hands, if someone's coming now and giving you prasad, how should we put our hands? Now let's see. Okay, so mostly very, very good. Now, I've seen two things that maybe aren't so good. One was this. It's going to be a bit difficult to put the shard in the hands, right? And the other thing I saw was if someone sits down like this. Now, whoever's getting prasad is going to have a big backache. Have to go all the way down. So what we want to do is we want to hold our hands together. So then it makes it easier when we're given prasad. And also it's a blessing that we want to show our respect that we're receiving a blessing. That it isn't just a nice tasty treat, but this prasad, this big, has had Japji Sahib read whilst it's being made. Japji Sahib, the very first Bani that comes in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. The very first Bani that is read by Sikhs across the world. The very first Bani when Amrit is made. So Japji Sahib is so important. So we have that Bani read whilst this is being made, right, which makes it extra special. So hopefully, so try and remember everything we said today. And like Benji said, on the way now back to your rooms, your parents are going to test you. Okay, so please forgive me for the many mistakes. Well done for answering the questions amazingly. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Okay, so you know the drill. Hands folded, back straight. Gajj ke aakho, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Now we can truly say that in Camp Echo, the Khalsa Panth has arrived. Is that true? Yes? Has Khalsa Panth arrived in Camp Echo? Are you sure? Do you think the sevadars, those working in Camp Echo, the goose, the animals, the swans, all the mosquitoes, the flies, apparently I heard this saying that there's always flies in Camp Chardi, and it's always in this area. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, do you think every living thing, the trees, Khalsa Panth has arrived? In Camp Echo? Yes? No? Everyone's like, I don't know. Do I even know I'm in Camp Echo? So we're gonna try one more time. Gajavajke, so you make sure everybody in Camp Echo knows that the Khalsa Panth has arrived and we are here to stay for 3 days. 1, 2, go. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Very good. Good job. Good job. Ida Jado, when someone comes and say Fateh, to say something, this is how you must gajke say Fateh, okay? Otherwise, we need to send requests to the Langar team that they are not eating enough or we are not feeding them enough. They don't have energy. So it's so happy to see all of you here, and thank you, Yuji, for the talk. So we are here and we're going to talk about some really interesting topic. Okay? Now, first of all, can you tell me who are you? Yeah, who are you? Okay, what's your name? Gyan Singh? Gyan Singh. Okay, so I asked you this question. Someone told me I am Gyan Singh. Anybody else has an answer? Yes. Aaron Singh. Okay, another name. I want something else. I don't want. If I start asking everybody's name, we will not sleep. Okay. Khalsa, alright. I heard Khalsa. Any other answer? You're a person. Okay. So now we're going deep. So from someone's name, we go to Khalsa, we go to person. Any other answer? Hanji. You're a child of Guru. Okay. I'm going to explore that answer. Can I have the board? Okay, still working on it. The theme of this camp for everybody, we're going to talk about identity. Identity means answering one question. Now Benji is going to draw. I did pass in my art class, but I love drawing and sketching. So can you see this? No? Did you see? Let me try. Can you see this? Okay, so that's good. Okay, so now, you want to make sure that you're focusing on the screen and you're not being fidgety. So Benji's rule is when you're sitting in the bar, you have to do 3 things. It's the warrior position I call. First is Chonkra, or Chonkri you want to call it. But for the Khalsa, everything is big. So Chonkra. So I want to see everybody sitting in Chonkra. Very good. Second thing, back straight. You're not a jellyfish. You're a Khalsa. Good job. And third thing, your hands not touching anybody, or wajah tabla or kartale. It's on your knees or hands folded. So when we talk about identity, somebody asks you, we ask somebody, hey, who are you? So you gave me the answer, a name, you gave me Khalsa, you said a person, and I like finally the answer is, I'm a child of Vaheguru. That is the most important answer. I'm a child of Vaheguru. Can somebody tell me what is this? Ek Onkar. Okay, very good. Can somebody tell me what's the meaning of Ek Onkar? Ek Onkar ka matlab kiya. Sorry, I'm going to put the mic stand here. I'm not compromising the... Okay, Hanji daso. One God. Okay, one. So we have Ekka here. Which means that Appa sare jare ek the hain, put your hands down. You can answer the next question, okay? All of us here, I'm going to draw myself, okay? This is me. And I've got the star on because that's how my identity is, okay? So this is GK, Gurpreet Kaur, okay? Where did I come from? Can somebody tell me? Where did I come from? Okay, I want another answer. Where did I come from? Huh? Oh, where did I come from? Oh, I like that word, Sachkhand. Who lives in Sachkhand? Give me a line in Japji side that tells me who Who is in Sachkhand? Sachkhand Vasat. Everybody say aloud. Sachkhand Vasat. So who is Nirankar in here? In this picture. Who is Nirankar? Thank you. We are gonna get there. These kids are too smart. Don't underestimate your children. They have all the knowledge of the world. Unfortunately, as parents, we just they get stuck in the world. But your children are all Brahmyanis. They know stuff. Nurture them. So Nirankar is Ekka. Ekka is also known as Nirankar. Okay, another name. Like how we call Ekka. What do we call Ekka? The mantra that Guru Nanak Ji gave us. We call Ekka. What do we call Ekka? Everybody say aloud? Yes? Okay, Sari Uchi Bolo, 1, 2, go. Vaheguru. We call Ekka Vaheguru. So all of us have come from Ekka. We may look different. We may come from different countries. I don't come from India. I'm from Malaysia. But all our origin is from Punjab. Okay? Alright? From the land of the Guru. I might be from Malaysia and saya cakap dalam bahasa Melayu dan kamu semua tak faham, tapi satu biji yang bekerja di Jakarta mungkin dia yang faham. Did you understand what I said? So, I speak a different language. You speak a different language. But we have something common in all of us. We come from the same place. Where do we come from? And who lives in Sachkhand? Vaheguru. So we come from Vaheguru. Okay, where are we going to go after this world? Where do we go back to? Can everybody say that? Where do we go back to? Vaheguru. We go back to Vaheguru because we came from that. Now, in this world, okay, so I'm going to draw myself again, okay? Where did the start? Oh, it's covering my eyes. That's okay. So, good breathe God. What do you see in front here? This is a... Thank you. Very good. This is a body. You can see the body, right? मेरे दो आँखें, दो कान, एक मुँह, दो हाथ, दो पैर. Akhandana, what do I do? What should I do with his eyes in this camp? What should I do with his eyes? Look, where should I look? Where should my focus be? Where? Point a direction with your thumb, not with your ungli, with your thumb. Where should I be looking at? Thank you. Where is Guru Granth Sahib Ji? Okay. With my ears, what should I be listening to? What should I be listening to? People talking? Kirtan. Kirtan, what else should you be listening to? Simran, good. Hukam Nama. Okay, one thing before I continue my topic. To everybody here, parents and bache, this is a strict rule. And the rule is, when we are taking a Hukam Nama, this is a challenge for you. You don't move, you don't speak, you don't go out of the darbar. You sit down and you take the order from the Guru. That is the meaning of Hukam. Okay? So with your ears you listen to Guru's Hukam. So that's my body. With my feet I come to Guru's darbar. With my hands, what do I do? Disturb my friends? What do I do with my hands? You fold your hands or you do seva like how the bachi is doing. And that's how your body becomes pavitra. Now there's something in this body we cannot see, but we use it to think. It makes the body do stuff. It starts with am. Very good. Wow. Parents, why are you guys not answering? Your kids are really good. No, I know. You're giving them a chance to answer. Mind. What do you do with your mind? You think. You think, you make good choices, and you do good things. You have good thoughts in your mind. But, now, everybody listen carefully. Back straight. Jankra. Good job. We're going to give you this reminder every time. Back straight, chankra. Okay, good job. If you don't have this in your body, we will never be alive. This is the power that has come from Vaheguru. And what is this? It starts with S. Can everybody say it loud? What is soul in Punjabi? Okay, I like that word, Jodh. Yes? And one more. It starts with A. Anybody knows? Yes, say it out loud. Atma. Very good, bache. Atma. Okay? And Atma is a part of. So I'm going to draw Atma. Should I draw as a star? Yeah? Because you can't see the soul. It's like a jodh. It's like a light, right? But not this kind of light. It's really bright prakash that we experience. So I'm just going to draw like a star. Okay? And Atma has come from Paramatma, which is also Vaheguru. So I'm going to erase this. I'm not going to put this. I'm going to put Ik Onkar. Our Atma has come from Paramatma, Ik Onkar. And our Atma is what keeps us alive. And our Atma, our soul, gives energy to the body and to the mind. To the mind, so you have good thoughts. Now, let me do an exercise with you to see whether you can catch a thought in your mind or not. Okay? Are you ready for this challenge? Can we try? Can I challenge you? Yeah. Can? Yes or no? Okay. So, for this, you need to be in the warrior position. Back straight, chankra, hands on your knees. Good job. Ready. Now, I'm going to give you 1 minute. And in 1 minute, you have to close your eyes and follow my instruction, okay? Don't have to worry. Don't do this. You know, I always say this. Everybody's trying to don't make some silly faces, opening your eyes and looking here. You don't look nice. Just close your eyes and be calm. Okay? So everybody close your eyes. And now, focus on your breathing. Breathing in. Your breathing going out. Breathing in. Relax. Very relaxed. Good job. Breathe in and breathe out. Now I want you, as you're breathing in and breathing out, don't move your body at all. Be like a rock. Very stable. Now look into your mind and try to capture a thought. Something that you're thinking. It could be anything. If you don't have a thought, that's fine. So you're looking into your mind and you're trying to capture something that your mind is thinking. Okay, open your eyes. How many of you, you don't have to tell me, how many of you were able to see what your mind was thinking? Oh wow, good job. So your mind is thinking about something and you saw it. Okay? Now, that is your thought. You know, for example, if you're thinking about something so much, so this is for parents as well. When you think about something over and over and over again, you put that thought in your mind, you will start to talk about it. You will start to produce words. It's like, for example, your body tells you, stomach does this sound, and your mind signals and says, I'm hungry. And now that thought is created, oh, I want food. What do you say now when the thought has come to your mind? What do? You make it verbal and you say, I'm hungry and I want to eat pasta. So what do you do now that you have said it? I'm hungry, I want to eat pasta. What will you do now? Yes? Sorry? Ask for pasta. Okay, so now good. You're doing an action. Okay, so now you're going to act. gonna make it or you're gonna put a plate for yourself and you're gonna eat it. Okay? Alright? Just like that in life, even for parents, whatever you think, then those are the kind of words you're gonna speak. And then those are the kind of actions you will create. And when you keep on doing something again and again and again, it becomes something that starts with H. What is that? What is that? Say it out loud. Habit. It becomes a habit. Good habit or bad habit. And when you build a habit and you keep on doing it, it becomes your character. Okay? It becomes your character. And that eventually becomes our identity. So now, let me ask you, who are you? In the core, we are Atma, we are the soul that has come from Ekonkar. But now, as a Pantha, what is our Tara? Who are you in this Pantha? Are you a Christian or are you a Sikh? Who are you? Who are you? A Sikh. What makes you a Sikh? Can somebody tell me? What makes you a Sikh? Yeah. Hanji? Amrit. Okay, very good. When you have a guru, you take Amrit, you have a guru. Who is your guru now? Can somebody tell me? Who is your guru? Who is your guru? Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Because you have a guru, you are a Sikh. And can you tell me, how do you identify a Sikh? How do you identify a Sikh? How will people know that you're a Sikh? Haji? You have the star, a patika, a juda, okay, Haji? You have the kakar, you have a physical uniform. Just like the American army has a physical uniform. You go to the office or you go to the airport, they all have uniform. You recognize them. Similarly, we have our physical identity as well. You have a kada. And the boys, you're wearing patka, you have the star on. And for the girls, you have a dupatta on, you've got gutta, you've got case, you're wearing a kada. Simple physical identity that helps us. Anji. Sorry? I cannot hear. Yes, following the three golden rules. Kirta karna, naam japna, and vandike shakana. The principles of the Guru. Okay? So something that I want to share, I'm going to end now, to all parents. Asi sari dunya ch rehde hain, and our children are following the word. We are talking their boli, we are speaking English, we are wearing their kapde, we are working their jobs, we are living their country, we are eating their food. When we go out, we have no choice. You do have a choice, but we follow the world, unfortunately. But koshish karo, ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਦਰਬਾਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ, this is a ਦਰਬਾਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰੋ, bring them back to their roots, teach them about how do you wear our Sikhi attire, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕੁਰਤਾ ਪਜਾਮਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਸੂਟ ਹੋਵੇ, or any decent ਕੱਪੜੇ. You're coming into the darbar, teach them about that we wear decent kapde when we come to meet our Guru. Because you are representing Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Anything and everything you do is going to fall back on the Guru. People are going to say, Guru de Sikha itna deya. And we never want anybody to carry or point finger at the Guru and says, it's not perfect. So when the girls come to wear patka, if it's falling, teach them. Tie a dupatta, tie a patka so it doesn't fall. Or tie the dupatta so it's neat and tidy, so it helps them to do chaur sahib seva. Otherwise, you see how bache, I pity them, they just keep arranging the dupatta again and again and again. They can't focus on the seva. So tie the dupatta neatly, it helps them to focus in the darbar, it helps them to focus when they're doing chaur sahib seva. And for the boys as well, kapde kidan de paune bachchiyan nu, girls kapde kidan de paune as well. Combing your hair, making it neat and tidy, it helps them to build focus as well. Okay? So, our habits, small things that our children can do throughout the camp that they can bring home as well. So I'm going to end with 3 minutes challenge. Another challenge for you. Now, this one, we are going to add mantra. We are going to add Simran and try to focus the mind. Okay? So, should I do 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes? 2. Okay, we'll do 2 minutes. Okay? Well, each is like 7 minutes. We'll do 2 minutes. If you guys win this round, tomorrow we'll do 3. The next day we'll do 4. Okay? I need to see. I've done this in Fresno. I've done this in El Sobrante. I've done this in Toronto. Let me see whether you guys are, how powerful you guys are going to be. So, warrior position. Everybody ready? You're going to follow me. You're going to follow my lead. For this round, whenever you're doing Simran, there's certain things you don't need. What are the things you don't need when you do Simran? Tell me. When you're doing Kirtan or when you're doing Simran, what is it you don't need? Your phone? Very good. Parents, please take note. Your children are telling you this. No phones, okay? What else you don't need? No talking. Your mouth is to just do Vaheguru Simran. Okay? What about this? Do you need your eyes when you're doing Simran? You don't need them. You close them. You just close your eyes. What about your hands? What do you do with your hands? If this gets tiring, you can rest it on your lap. So you don't need your hands. When you're doing Simran, you only need 2 things. What is the 2 things? Can somebody tell me? Okay? Your mind. We're doing Simran to focus the mind. So 2 things you need so that the mind can focus. What is it? Your mouth, 1, and the other one? This is tricky. Yes, who said that? Yes, very good, Viji. Your mouth, everybody point at your mouth. Your mouth? No. And your ear. Can you do this? Mouth, ear. Now everybody say, when you say Vaheguru, your voice must go to your ear. So when I say Vaheguru, must go like this. Vaheguru. Ready? 1 to go. Vaheguru. 1 to go. Vaheguru. Go again. Vaheguru. Vaheguru. Okay? Your ears must listen to your mouth saying Vaheguru. That's how your mind can focus. Alright? So ready? 2 minutes. I'm going to time. Then I'm going to end my session. Parents as well. Everybody's going to do. So, you're not sitting in Jonkana. I'll sit as well. Okay. Ready? Be like a rock. Do not move at all. What will happen? You're going to start experiencing the power of Vaheguru Simran. Eyes closed. Rest your hands on your lap. Don't move. Hilna nahi. Bilkul nahi hilna. Challenge yourself to not open your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Challenge karo apne aap. Let's see whether you win or Maya, the force that separates us from Vaheguru, whether Maya will win. A Sikha must always win. Okay? Alright, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last round, breathe in. Breathe out. So follow my lead. एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु Good job. एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु Listen to your voice. एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री वाहे सारे जपो एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु एक ओंकार सतनाम श्री your voice. Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru. Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru. Sare japo Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru. 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 Last round. Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru. 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 Keep silence, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Continue the Simran in your heart and enjoy the calm and the peace. This is what your true identity is, which is the Atma. This is the food for your Atma. This is what keeps you happy, keeps you energized. Good job, everybody. And to parents, few minutes of this exercise with your kids. They could have the longest day, the stressful day with work, with school, with homework, with assignments, with friends or anything. This grounds them and helps them to come back to their root, which is their soul, which is their Atma. So now we're gonna feed our soul with some kirtan. And I want everybody, kirtan time, sing out loud and listen to the Shabad that you're singing. Don't move in and out. Now the darbar, you see there's no movement. It's nice and peaceful. No one is distracted because everybody is sitting, everybody is focused. And this is how we want every darbar session to be. Okay? So Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. You forgot already. What was that? Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I've only got for 15 minutes. Okay, I've just been asked just to cover one really, really important thing here in this court of the Guru. Now, does anybody know what is going on here? What is that? Jol Sahib, okay? Why do we think we do Jol Sahib? Anybody know? Few reasons. Hanji? Hanji? Fan the Guru? Why do we want to fan the Guru? Hanji? Hanji, yes, so the Guru doesn't get too hot. When we get hot, we got fans. We got fans there, they're all around. And this massive one here, the biggest fan I've ever seen in my life. But the Guru also needs a fan as well, right? It might be, it's very hot. What else could this be for? It sounds like this. Hanji? Yeah, there might be flies, might be insects coming around. We want to make sure that the Guru is kept away from them. Hanji? Hanji, so flies don't get on Guruji as well. Hanji. In many, not just the Guru's times, many years before, throughout time, where there's been really big kings, they always have servants putting their fan over them as a sign of respect, as a sign of service. So we're very, very lucky that everybody here in this camp over the next few days can have the opportunity to do this for the Guru, okay, to serve the Guru in this way. But I just want to talk about just a few rules, just a few pointers, so we can do it in the most respectful way. So, number one is we want to put this around us before we do so. Anji, this is called, anybody know what this is called? Anji? Hazuriya, Anji. So this is a Hazuriya as a sign of respect for the Guru. It's a sign that I'm ready to do service. Anji? It's a sign of humility as well. When we do it last, we hold these together, say, Guruji, I've got nothing in my hand. Guruji, you can give me everything. So we want to put this on first. And if you want to do Jol Sahib, what you want to do, there's a queue here, you can see here, some of the campers sitting here. So we want to sit in an orderly line, okay? If the line is full, then don't worry, wait, because everyone has a few minutes. So it doesn't have to be right now, it doesn't have to be tomorrow morning, but throughout the days, have a go at least once. Okay, just make sure we're clean, our hands are clean, because we don't want to be touching the floor or be really sweaty and then touching the jaw side. Only when you're called up to go, then come. We don't want to have multiple people on here, otherwise it's a bit disrespectful to the group. Okay, so wait here in turn, and then when you're called up, come up, you get given the huzuria. Now in terms of doing the jaw side, what we want to make sure is we're not touching the floor with the jaw side. It's like a fan. We don't want to be touching the floor because it's dirty and then putting it over the glue. We also want to make sure, so you see, very good example, give us another go. Very good, I like it. We don't want to also touch the Ramallah side, which is over Guruji as well. We want to make sure it doesn't touch it, okay? Because the whisk might not be completely clean. So we want to make sure we're doing it nice and high, okay? So we don't have to do it all the time in 5 minutes because my arm will hurt after about 30 seconds. We can do a couple, if you want to wait, that's fine. And you can do it like that, okay? And if the hukamnama is being read, so somebody is sitting there reading Gurbani, if we're doing it behind them, what we want to make sure is we're not doing it too low. Because what's going to happen is when they're trying to read Gurbani, it's going in front of their eyes, they're not going to be able to see. So make sure if someone's reading Gurbani, we'll do it nice and high. Okay, does that make sense for everybody? So please do have a try, because you know, I never did Jawr Sahib until I was like 30 years old. So you're very lucky because not all Gurdwara give you the opportunity to do this. So here you've got an open invitation to be able to serve the Guru in this way. Okay? Tika? Okay, thank you so much. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So I promise you we're almost done. We know this has been a long day, and we will hopefully wrap this up shortly so that we can get back to our cabins and start our day afresh tomorrow. But just a brief announcement with regards to what to expect as far as classes are concerned tomorrow. So we have a breakdown of our youngest group, which is our pre-K children, 5 and below. They'll have a separate programming class with Gursimar Corps. So they have separate programming with a full curriculum for the days that they're here. We then have the breakdown of classes we have our 6 and 7-year-olds, which are our youngest group above the pre-K, followed by our 8 and 9-year-olds. They'll be in a separate group. We'll announce class locations tomorrow, so this way we don't give you too much information overload. And then we have our 10-year-olds. They will be in a class by themselves. We've done this based on just the number of children so that it becomes manageable. And then we have our 11 and 12-year-olds, which will also be in a separate class. And then those kids who are 13 and up will also have their own dedicated class. Now, my main reason for standing up here is to remind parents that there is a programming plan for you as well. So we do have, in the same way that our children have 2 classes in the morning, our parents will also have 2 classes in the morning. And those classes will be located right here in the Divan Hall. So we ask that all parents, if you could please do your best to, and we obviously understand that depending upon the age of the child, that you may want to be close by, especially for the youngest age group. But we encourage, you know, in this environment, if you're comfortable with it, to leave your children in their class and you come and please attend the parents' class. We have the gift of having, you know, some Gursikhs that have experienced Sikhi and can relate to the Guru's Bani in a direct way that we think will benefit all of you. So by Gurcharan Singh, by Raman Singh, Gurpreet Kaur, by Gursev Singh is here. So we have you know, individuals who you may not get the opportunity to interact with or to hear from directly in other environments. So we really think that this is a special opportunity. So we encourage all of our parents to please make sure that they attend. You know, if we teach your children that this is Gurmat, you know, we define Gurmat for them and what it means to practice the Guru's way, then the impact of that is much less so if we're not instructing you as parents in the same way, right? It's like teaching your children a language that you don't speak, right? That's not going to help them because you won't be able to reinforce it at home. So we'd like you to make sure that you're attending, receiving, and hopefully even taking notes. This is a place, being a Sikh is forever being a disciple, a student, a learner, right? We're forever learning. When you come into the Guru's Darbar, we listen to Bani, but oftentimes it goes in one ear and out the other. I would encourage everyone to take notes, to write down what resonates, to come up with a game plan in terms of how to dive further into your Sikhi. Use this camp as a recharge, as a spark that hopefully for the rest of the year will allow you to gain more momentum in connecting to the Guru. So again, we can't emphasize it enough. Your kids will be taken care of. We'd like you to make sure that you do a little self-care while you're here. So after the programming is done tonight, we will be heading down to the dining hall for snacks. Nothing is mandatory for parents who want to go back to their cabins. That's totally fine. So, especially for those, remember, one thing that we want to adhere to in this camp is to make sure that no child is left unattended and that everyone is in the presence of a guardian. Okay, so that's why we're fairly insistent that we want to make sure that parents remain with their children and with the kids in their guardianship. What else? So what we'll be finishing every evening with is a sequence that after, whether it's our discussion, which we typically have in the evening, we come back to the Divan Hall here in the presence of Guru Maharaj, and we sometimes, if we have time, we'll sing a shabad or two, and then followed by, at Camp Chardi we have a tradition where we sing the Guru Ramdas lullaby. It's been in place for many, many years. It's a wonderful way of allowing our kids to think about the sequence of our gurus, and it's something that we believe our kids benefit from. So we sing the Guru Ramdas lullaby. After that, we do a brief period of Nam Simran collectively together, and then we typically sing Soila Sahib on the Vaja. Okay, so it's an experience that we think that everyone benefits from. Obviously, depending upon the age of your children, you may decide to duck out a little earlier. We will have programming whereby which we do the lullaby, Simran and Soila for the younger kids, who we will try and dismiss early tomorrow and Friday. Okay, just so that there's an understanding that you guys will be able to go back to your cabins earlier. Ultimately, we want you guys to be present in our programming as much as possible, but the needs of your family and your young kids obviously will predominate. So we understand if you have to leave early, but the more we can keep together, the more you can stay here in the presence of Guru Sahib, the better off for both you and the experience for your children. Remember, this camp is an experience that you will not get in other places. Samagamat te jande hain assi, Khalsa school te jande hain, Gurdwara Sahib jande hain, but this mahol that's here, that's in the presence of, outside, where you see the stars, Pinni Randariye, right? This is all the Guru's Cade, and this is something that you will not, I don't think, will be able to reproduce easily outside of this environment. So we ask that everyone do their best to come, immerse yourself. We want you to have fun, we want you to socialize, but do your best to do it during meal times and the like. Try not to do it during our programming, because ultimately you're deciding that socialization then becomes more important than receiving the Guru's message. Okay, so we want you to use this time as wisely as possible, because as I said, this is not something that you'll be able to reproduce easily outside of this environment. So with that, we'll do a lullaby followed by Simran and Soila. Okay? Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru. We also have for both Nitnem and Kirtan, we have sign-ups that we will be posting on the WhatsApp chat in terms of who to contact. So just be on the lookout for that. Hopefully all parents have signed up for the WhatsApp chat, okay, which is important. The QR code is on the screen, so this way you receive the messages in an appropriate time frame.